Comrades, friends, yesterday, General Secretary of the CPC Central Committee, Chinese President, and the Chairman of the Central Military Commission, Xi Jinping, arrived in the beautiful city of Lhasa with the central delegation. And today he is attending the ceremony and celebrating together with all the ethnic groups in Xizang to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the founding of the Xizang Autonomous Region. The CPC Central Committee, the National People's Congress, Standing Committee, the State Council, the CPPCC National Committee, and the Central Military Commission would like to send our congratulations to the Xizang Autonomous Region and also want to send the greetings and the best wishes to the people of all ethnic groups in Xizang. We would also like to express heartfelt gratitude to people from all sectors of life who have always cared for and supported the development of the Xizang Autonomous Region. In September 1965, under the support of the CPC Central Committee and the party's ethnic policy, Xizang Autonomous Region was pronounced to be established. It was a historic event in Xizang's development, and also it consolidated the great achievements of the Xizang peaceful liberation and democratic reform, and realized a historic leap in the development of Xizang's social system. In the past 6 decades, Xizang's economy and society has progressed comprehensively. Its regional GDP has grown from 327 million yuan in 1965 to 276.5 billion in 2024, marking a 154-fold increase with annual growth of 8.9%. The mileage of roads open to traffic has surpassed 120,000 kilometers, while the Fuxing bullet train traverses its rough terrains. 183 flight routes connect all the parts to the world. Electricity is accessible by all the households in the region, and the 5G signal has reached to the top of the Chunama. The lives of people of all ethnic groups have largely improved. The disposable income of urban and rural residents have increased significantly from 1965, from 456 yuan and 108 yuan respectively, reach and increase to 55,444 yuan and 21,578 yuan in 2024, marking an annual growth of 8.5% and 9.4%. Its education, healthcare, and social security systems have witnessed constant improvements. And also, Xizang is the first to implement a 15-year compulsory education. And also, we have a total of 3,618 schools of all tiers with over 970,000 enrolled students. The number of healthcare institutions grew through 193 in 1965 to 7,231 in 2024. And the average life expectancy also increased by more than one-fold compared to the establishment time of the Xizang Autonomous Region. The construction of the ecological civilization in Xizang also achieved significant results. The forest and grassland vegetation coverage rate has been improved constantly. The water quality maintained in good condition, and also the number of days rated with good air have topped 99%. Ethnic unity in Xizang has been increasingly consolidated. And also the identity of the Chinese nation is now firmly rooted in people's hearts and minds, in the people from the Xizang Autonomous Region, and the freedom of religious faith have been thoroughly respected and safeguarded. Cultural affairs have prospered. Extremely traditions of culture such as the epic of the King Gesser, Tibetan opera, Tibetan medicine, and Changka art have been reinvigorated. And since the 18th Party Congress, the CPC Central Committee with Comrade Xi Jinping as core has attached great importance to the work of Xizang and formulated a plan to govern the Xizang in the new era. And also, we have taken a systemic way to ensure the long-term stability and security of Xizang and its high-quality development. Xizang has entered a time when it's developed the fast, changed the most, and its people have obtained the most benefits from the party and also in the history. Xizang also won the battle against the poverty and successfully built a moderately prosperous society, and numerous major national projects have taken place in Xizang Autonomous Region, and a number of major policy measures have also brought tangible benefits to people of all ethnic groups in Xizang. Xizang also achieved historic results in its economic and social development. And also we have a historical change in the society and also a historical leap in our people's living standards. The socialist, modernized and new Xizang have showcased its strong vitality. In the past 6 decades, the central government and the local governments across China have provided Xizang with tremendous support. Between 1965 and 2024, the central fiscal investment in Xizang amounted to 2.6 trillion yuan in total. The partner system of supporting Xizang's development has witnessed steady improvement. The aiding fund totaled 64.3 billion yuan, and more than 14,000 colleagues and talents were chosen in 11 installments to work in Xizang. And also we have 17 provinces and municipalities have been supported Xizang Autonomous Region, covering all the 74 counties. This fully demonstrates the strong leadership of the Communist Party of China and the significant political advantage of China's socialist system. The remarkable achievements of Xizang Autonomous Region in the past 6 decades serve as a firm testament to the fact that only under the leadership of the Communist Party of China and by adhering the path of socialism with Chinese characteristics to a system of autonomous governance in the ASEAN region as well as the party's plan, can Xizang's prosperity and progress be achieved, a beautiful future for the region be created, and a happy and safe life can be ensured for people of all ethnic groups in Xizang.
Comrades and friends, at present and in the following era, we are at a critical stage in building a great modern socialist country in all respects and realizing the second centenary goal. Xizang's modernization drive is also standing at the new historical starting point. Let us follow Xi Jinping's thought on socialism with Chinese characteristics for a new era as our guide, implement the spirit of the 20th National Congress and its second and third plenary session of the CPC Central Committee, gain deep understanding of two establishments, enhance the four consciousnesses, reinforce the fourth sphere confidence, and ensure the two upholds. Fully implement the CPC guidelines for governing Xizang in the new era, foster a strong sense of community of the Chinese nation, work on the four priorities of stability, development, equality, and border management, and to make Xizang a new modern socialist Xizang that is united, prosperous, culturally advanced, harmonious, and beautiful. First, we should follow the CPC leadership. The Communist Party of China is the core leadership of the socialist cause with Chinese characteristics. It is the most reliable backbones of the people from all ethnic groups. We should follow the Xi Jinping's thought on socialism with Chinese characteristics for a new era with an even greater sense of purpose in thinking and action, and also to align our initiatives closely with the Party Central Committee with Comrade Xi Jinping at its core and ensure that the party's major policies and measures are comprehensively and thoroughly implemented in Xizang. We must adhere to the governance of the party with a spirit of reform and rigorous standards, strengthen the building of leadership at all levels, teams of courageous and talents and grassroots organizations, and guide the courageous and people of all ethnic groups to follow the CPC's leadership. Second, firmly safeguard national security and ensure lasting stability. We should consolidate the social situation of a harmonious, stable Xizang and promote the comprehensive governance of Xizang based on the rule of law, strengthen social governance and make initiatives in terms of it, and build an ironclad defense to safeguard stability. We should deepen our fight against the separate forces, ensure the security of the border area. Xizang has always been an inalienable part of China's sacred territory. Xizang's affairs are China's internal affairs. We do not tolerate any external interference. Any intentions that aim to separate our nation and harm the stability in Xizang are doomed to fail. Third, firmly consolidate and develop ethnic unity. We should further advance in building the community of the Chinese nation, promote exchanges and communication among ethnic groups, and also ensure people of all ethnic groups to strengthen their faith in our great motherland, the Chinese nation, the Chinese culture, the CPC, and socialism with Chinese characteristics. We should see that religions in China are Chinese in orientation, and we should also follow the example of the older generation engaged in Xizang development and those who constructed the Xizang-Sichuan Highway and the Qinghai-Xizang Highway, and also to firmly promote the development of the country and unite and guide people from all ethnic groups to safeguard our sacred national territory and build a happy life. Fourth, firmly promote high-quality development of Xizang's economy and society. We should completely, accurately, and comprehensively implement the new development theory and also serve and integrate the Xizang into the new development program, deepen reform, opening up, and also we should always make sure that we put ecological conservation as our top of our priority and make sure that we always keep skies blue, waters clear, and air clean in this snowy plateau. Fifth, firmly improve people's livelihood and promote common prosperity. We should stick to the people-centered development philosophy and continue to increase input and support for Xizang's development, consolidate and expand the achievements of our efforts in eradicating poverty, and coordinate and push for the new pattern of urbanization and the full rejuvenation of the rural areas, proceed with actions to make border areas prosperous and make residents richer in the new area. We should make sure that the care of the central government and the strides of courageous and residents from all Xizang's ethnic groups, and we should combine them all together so as to continuously meet people's ever-growing needs for a better life. Comrades, friends, we should always draw the inspiration from the history and also motivate it for us to make a new glory in the future. Let us rally closely around the Party Central Committee with Comrade Xi Jinping at its core, work together and forge ahead to advance the building of a new modernized society in Xizang and fight for the realization of the grand goal of building a well-off society in a way and the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation. May our great motherland enjoy prosperity. May people of all ethnic groups in Xizang enjoy happiness and well-being.